Zupam du continuateur. And today's video will set the example to other crypto videos on YouTube. This video will show you how the crypto videos should be made. So it's not only for you to learn, to have entertainment, but it's for other crypto YouTubers to learn, because I'm not only the greatest crypto YouTuber, but also the greatest living philosopher. One thing I'm not financial advisor, although if I would be financial advisor, I'm pretty sure that Trump would say you are tremendous financial advisor, but at this moment I'm not. And in fact, I'm not advising on anything, I just talk about the things. And before you say this video is sponsored, you know good man, you cheating, I need to tell you I did not receive a single dollar. In fact, I'm not even holding this token that I'm going to talk about. I'm not talking about token, I'm going to talk about company. But I feel they do right things. This is why I'm making video. And despite the fact this video is not sponsored, it doesn't mean I don't want to be sponsored by them. So if they watch it, I want your money, sponsor me, I will talk more about you. If you don't sponsor me, I still talk more about you someday, because I'm a sucker. But I like you. So, this project I'm going to talk about potentially is what I believe to be the best DeFi project, and potentially the safest DeFi project, because when we talk about money, when we talk about your finances, it must be safe. No gambling. You give the money somewhere, you don't want to fear it can get hacked. You don't want to fear it's gonna get stolen. It must be safe, right? So this is number one thing. And I'm talking about the company that is called Kava Labs. Kava for short. They address kava.io. So before we start, I need to explain what is decentralized finance, because we live in the age where not decentralized, where centralized finance is everything. So example of centralized finance, which is opposite to decentralized finance, is the bank, for example, right? You did a transfer and the bank stopped it and you call Mister, that was legit transfer. I want to let it go through. Oh, Mister, wait, it will take 50 minutes now. And you're not happy, right? You're not happy at all. This is centralized. Someone look at your money all the time. Then you are like, Mister, I have much money. I want it to put to work. And they're like, Mister, we have the great opportunity for you. 2% yielding. And you're like, 2%? It's not even beating the inflation. And they're like, Mister, we need to take the cut. Our partner need to take the cut. And the partner of the partner need to take the cut. And you're like, well, I have no better option. Hey, hold on. There is better option. So here comes DeFi. You do the transfer. No one stop it. No one stop it. It's yours. You decide. You go to dark web. You want to buy drugs. You can do it. You want to buy slave? You want to buy weapon? No one stop it. No suspicion, no nothing. But it's not about the dark web, it's about the centralized finance. And now you want to earn yield. And you look at this 2% nothing. And you check 10%, 8%, 12%. And you're like, inflation 5%, I'm still beating this up. So this is good. This is decentralized finance. It gives the power. You don't have partners. You the man, right? And there is few DeFi projects. Few of them you potentially heard about. You potentially heard about Aave. Very well funded. Very well funded. So let's even see how much funding Aave got. I check here. I always check the funding. Very important. And Aave got 49 million? Dear Lord, what I would buy for this. Shit. So anyway, I go to website Aave, right? And I want to check how to use it. How to use it. I want to earn yield. And you check, and there's this many, deposit, APY you deposit. I understand you earn this, you borrow, you earn this. But you connect the wallet. Okay, you have the money in the wallet. You connect the wallet, and you like, I don't know what to do to complicate it in the bank. I'm on the phone. They do it for me. And this is my problem that I have with DeFi, too complicated. Too complicated. So Aave, despite being like the biggest, the easiest, is too complicated. We go compound, right? We go compound. I mean, this good project. So sorry for complaining. I go compound and I want to do like supply, right? This a little easier, I think. So I can supply, for example, compound, and I earn 2.17, right? Low yield, it means many people use. Many people use, because you need to know, more people use the lower yield. But it's still not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. I'm also looking for, because when you compound Aave, all of this is built on Ethereum. But we know the crypto space much bigger than the Ethereum itself, right? So what if you want to earn yield on the Bitcoin? Very popular Bitcoin. You want to earn yield. There is the place. There is the cross-chain money market. Right? And this is called Kava. And the first thing that attracted me to Kava is not the website. It's not the website at all. In fact, I go to Twitter and I type Brian Kerr. So the first thing that attracted me to Kava is the handsome CEO. I'm no gay, but the CEO handsome. Look at the suit, professional. He's not the Matrix guy. He used to be ugly. He reminded me someone. But now he professional, he experienced, he founded this esport company. So he experienced man, he real business. Look, adventure, skydiving, this is the man. Look, work hard. That's what I'm looking for. So first of all, we don't have this masturbatorium as the CEO, but we have real men as the CEO. And then you go on YouTube and you can find a lot of interviews, because this CEO wants his company to be successful. He doesn't hide. He doesn't pretend anything. And what's really most important, that Kava try to be legit. They try to comply with everything. They hire the people. They care about the design. They work with the regulators, I believe. Because one day they want to be big public company. I'm not sure how it works between the token and stock, but maybe they will come to my channel one day and explain this thing to me. But they know what means responsibility. And now you come to me and say, Mr. Cross-chain, the Tor chain is this. The Tor chain is better. So let's compare the Tor chain. And I tell you one thing. Tor chain, very big. Very big. And the Tor chain, look, got hacked recently. 2 hacks or 3 hacks. And I told you, I listened to Kava. I listened to the CEO of Kava, right? And I remember his word before, and it only shows how much I checked the project of Kava. And he said, we keep hearing some projects get rug pulled. And the project that can get rug pulled is not a good project. I'm sorry to say this, there's many projects that got rug pulled, but if something got rug pulled, he said it's not good. You need to make sure the safety from the beginning, nothing wrong happened. You check twice, you check 3 times. If something is no good, you do not deploy it yet. You wait, you test it till it's perfect. So there is Scott Stewart, right? Scott Stewart is the lead, dev lead, I believe. So again, competition, which is Torchain, both of them are built using Cosmos SDK. Hacked again. I don't think they wish them bad. But Torchain is huge. If you manage with such a big money, you need to make sure that it's safe. Hey, delay it for 2 weeks. Make sure it's safe. And the Torchain was keep rushing. And they didn't make sure it's safe. But Kava says it makes sure it's safe. So now I hold their words. And if ever Kava get hacked, if ever something happened to Kava, I will use their own words. and I will lose the trust in Kava. So now I have the trust because they said it will not happen to Kava, right? You can check more why Kava is safe. They explain it in Medium and in other places. The other thing, I go to Kava. Look how clean. Look how neat. It's not like this matrix page, you know, like Tor chain. Like, I don't like it. I want neat. And I believe Kava is used by many different big institutions like Binance, because Binance is institution to do the DeFi. So they use the project. And I believe the other project like Celsius, I'm not going to put my hands. So I'm not 100% sure, but I believe Celsius that allow you to earn on Bitcoin or others. I think they might be using Kava. So Kava is this cross-chain DeFi platform, and they have few projects. So the first one is Kava Protocol, right? Because we have Kava Labs, which is the company, and this company make few different projects. So we have Kava Protocol, which is stablecoin loans. So they have their own stablecoin that wasn't stable so far, and I'm not sure about the mechanics. It's not backed by anything. So it's similar to like, let's say other USDs also have certain mechanics in it to be stable, and Kava has the certain mechanics. So you cannot earn anything at this moment in the Kava. You can borrow, so you can borrow, you can borrow their stable coin against your Bitcoin, and you will pay 2.5% yearly for this borrow. So it's solid, right? The same you will pay with the bank, right? Some of them is zero, like BUSD. It's amazing. So if you have stablecoin, you can borrow against this like 90% USDX, and you have stablecoin. So you can borrow the money here, right? This is the bank. But the project I really like the most when it comes to Kava Labs is the money market, which is the hard protocol. And you need to know Kava protocol has this token, the governance token, so you can stake it to secure the network. And it doesn't have supply limit, but they might burn some tokens. But it's not about recommending the tokens, it's about explaining the DeFi to you. So you have hard protocol where you can actually supply the money and earn yield. And the yield is very high. Look at this, USDX. So if you supply the stablecoin, you can earn 97%. And it sounds too good to be true. So before we get too crazy, you need to understand that this payment you get in the Kava and hard tokens. So it's measured by the market value of these two tokens. It's not that you earn in USDX. And the more people will be using it, probably this will drop. Let's not pretend it will drop. So this is like too good to be true, but you will get the high yield from these two tokens. You can also supply Kava. There's very low yield, as you can see. Hard, very low yield as well. BUSD, higher, pretty good. But you also need to understand other thing. When you do it, this 97% is not that you will receive it straight away. Because if you do monthly reward, you can choose. I want to receive the reward monthly. So then you will also get 25% of this. So very little, not that little, but little, right? If you not long term. But if you say, I can receive the rewards after 12 months, they give you this. So it depends how patient you are, right? So the next thing is they develop more products. So this company will be developing the products under them, and the next one will be Kava Swap that is now in the testnet, I believe. So why is this good? Why is Kava Swap good? It also have its governance token, but this is so amazing because the concept is, I'm looking if there will be the presentation. I don't see it now, but so what is it? Let's say you have the Bitcoin and you have some other, completely other blockchain or Ethereum, and let's say Polkadot, right? You will be now able to swap between Ethereum network and Polkadot. Cross-chain. You understand, not only Ethereum token, but imagine exchanging Dogecoin for Polkadot. Did you imagine this? So the concept amazing. They might be slightly behind, like let's say Torchain, because they say safety with the money is safe. So they are responsible with the assets. Kava Labs, I believe, taking the CEO words, they have a lot of money in the assets. They are responsible. They don't trying to get broke. They do it safely. So this is what I like. And I will show you how it works because I have some small wallet. As I said, I sold Kava. I have some small wallet. And what was really surprising, and I hate myself for this, that Kava actually did very well. So I try to avoid discussing the price, but Kava did very well. Let's see. Yeah, this is it. As you can see, we didn't have the massive dump. In fact, we are 32% from the all-time high. And I tell you something that you will see, this is the idiot. I had over 7,000 Kava tokens. I sold them. I sold them at 6, and I started gambling with it. And I lost a lot. This was my own personal decision, but this was also when I realized I'm genius because I like the Kava, and someone was like, bro, what even is Kava? But anyway, it was my own decision, right? But I heard these things, and now I'm using my own brain because I'm genius, right? So I like this. I actually like hard protocol money market. So I want to show you how I use it. I'm going to use it, the Trust wallet for this, right? If you don't know how to use wallets, well, I'm not going to help you. And also the other thing, why I like Kava, because I believe it needs to be easy, you know? Because if someone tell me, bro, have you heard of this new quantum yield AVEX computing? I'm not going to use it. It needs to be simple. I'm 30 years old and I want it to be simple. You know, this DeFi need to be accessible for the common folk. And this is not the easiest. When you need to connect the wallet, it's not the easiest. But what Kava aim to do, they believe, for example, working with the PayPal one day, and in the PayPal, you might have earned 5% all in your Bitcoin, and the technology will be provided by the Kava Labs. So that's what they want to do. Or you can go to the bank and they will be like, we have this blockchain service and you can earn 5% on your Bitcoin. That's what Kava tried to do because they believe crypto might be too complicated for many people. Not everyone wants to sit in this. I understand you like to sit in this. And you're like, bro, the AVEX quantum computing is so simple. So simple. Everyone will use it. Already 25 people is using it. Only idiots don't use it. So I understand your way of thinking, but we are different here. So it's simple, right? Like I connect the wallet and I'm going to show you. I'm using the Trust wallet. Let's see what's going on. I have some really small change. As I said, I sold everything. So I use Wallet Connect in the Trust. Let's see if it works. It worked. So I'm in Kava. As I said, I want to use hard, but I also used Kava. I believe I supplied BUSD. Yeah, like $39 is locked, and I borrowed 35 USDX, which is stable coin of Kava. So I can go to hard now. So I had like, I borrowed some USDX and I supply, and you can see this is the yield I earn on USDX. And I can withdraw this USDX if I want. Then what I also have, I supplied this value of Kava, which is absolute nonsense. I earned 3% on that shit. Did I borrow something? I should borrow because this high yield on borrow is good. But this, I'm not earning anything. So I might sell Kava. I also supply this. So borrowing Kava is better here. So that's why overall net IPY is 49%. Not sure if anything else. And I collect rewards like this. So on the bottom you have rewards. It's so simple to use. You see clean page. USDX might be difficult to get because there's one exchange offering this, and other way to get it is to borrow this from the Kava protocol. So on the bottom, I have unclaimed rewards, which is 1.5 hard and around half of Kava. So I'm going to hit claim. And as I said before, 12 months or 1 month, very low reward. So I go with 12 months, track it. And network fee, this is the network fee, very low. But if you pour, you don't want to use any, it will be slower transaction. So you can go here. Claim. And on the app, I'm waiting for the confirmation. Let's see if I'm going to get it. Come on! Am I connected? A little bit long of the confirmation. So we're gonna wait for it. If not, I'm going to do it again. I think something shitty with the Trust wallet. This usually was faster. Okay, too long. It didn't pop out. So I believe maybe it kicked me out. Let's refresh this. It doesn't matter. Nothing will happen with the funds when you do like this. So I'm just going to do it quickly. Let's see if the Trust wallet changed a little bit. So I think this is this could be why it happens. Okay, now pop out, and I just confirm on my app, and now we'll be okay. And this claim balance, you will be able to see on the bottom when it's going to be on my account. I see it already went claimed, so there's nothing to claim done. And you see when I will be receiving this to my wallet. So this is how DeFi works. It's a very long video, and I try to make the information easy. It's not easy. I know it's complicated because we simple people here. So it's complicated, but this is something I like to use. As you know, like I'm not using it now. So you, Kava Labs, sponsor me. I'm so like, actually, if you want to have everything, the Kava governance token will be everything. I believe potential airdrops, but you guys can even pay me with USDX because I want that yield. So sponsor me, please. Beg you. I wish I would eat something different than potatoes, please. So this is all I wanted to show. If you have the questions, I'm happy to answer. So you see, I believe you can make the crypto video without talking about the price. Because talking about the price, where the price of token will go, I don't know that shit. No one knows. I'm not here to speculate, and I don't want to be responsible for you losing money. Responsibility is very important with your money, so make sure you're responsible. Sometimes maybe just letting the money sit and losing, like, it's not the best way and not the best to be responsible. But also important to know when it comes to crypto. Crypto is so risky. Seriously, so risky. So this is one DeFi project I like. There's one. So like, yeah, it needs to be simple. Simple, people. Till the next time.